Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the product as a service model is promising for the circular economy. But what hurdles do they encounter? We heard already some from Thomas. And how can you make such a business into a success? Now, my next guest, I'm sure he will know, because he is the CEO and founder of Mud Jeans, and we are delighted to have him with us, Bert van Son. Welcome, Bert.
Thank you.
Great to have you. Now tell me, Bert, Mud Jeans, you lease jeans. Why?
We also lease jeans.
Yes, but why do you do this?
The important thing for us is that we want to have the raw material back. And that can be through a lease system, but it can also be with a deposit. As long as we get old jeans back and we can recycle them and use the raw material into new jeans, then we are happy.
And are you able to get all raw materials back?
Yes, we are. Yeah, even more. We even have to open up. When we started, we were so small that we only wanted our organic cotton jeans back because that was beautiful material.
Yeah.
But that didn't make a full circle because it was small. You need a certain volume to start recycling. It's a complicated process. So we said after a year, let's also open up for other jeans, as long as there's 95% cotton in them.
Yeah.
And we also found out that after a lot of washing, that all the toxic materials are out of it.
Out of it,
yeah.
finally.
Yeah.
Because there are quite some toxic material in jeans.
Yes.
Wow, yeah.
It's one side from the cotton, growing of the cotton. A lot of pesticides are used, but also the indigo, for instance.
Yeah. But Bert, you also sell jeans, don't you?
We do, yes.
But why?
Because we want to reach everybody. The most important thing is that we make jeans in a proper way. We pay people properly. We don't want to use toxic materials. And the importance is that I reach as many as possible people. And the lease jean system is very forward thinking. And you have to be really wanting to do that. Yeah. Not everybody is ready for that yet.
No, because I was wondering, how do you make it this attractive for people? Because we still do live in a world where it's often about owning stuff.
Yeah, well,
so owning more jeans as well.
Yeah, well, that's also part of our business. It's also about collections. We don't make so many. We call ourselves seasonless.
Yeah.
So we always have the same sort of jeans.
But you have a large variety. It's not that you have just 10 models. You have quite
True. But we are not making every season collections that we come with something new and push the market into something people do not want to buy. We have essentials, we call them.
The essentials, yes. Great. Now, if you do lease a jeans, you pay approximately 10 euros a month for a year.
Yes.
Or you buy one for about 120 euros.
Yes.
Then with whom are you competing? Because you can go to very cheap stores where I can buy every 2 weeks another model of 20 euros a jeans.
Yes.
We do not mention the names of the chains. But I also can buy, of course, a jeans of 400 euros. Yeah. But why are you in this segment of about 120?
Because we think it's a fair price. We are transparent about what we are doing. So we show that we pay the people that make our jeans a reasonable, proper price. We use organic cotton and recycled cotton and beautiful indigo, that's non-toxic indigo. Because I spoke once to William McDonough, who said, you're leasing jeans, you're recycling jeans, but you're recycling toxic material. And that's not...
Is that what you want, he asked, from the Cradle to Cradle founder. Yeah.
So you don't want that. So we had to think even more. So you're learning also in the 10 years that we do this, we learn every day. And we
But is this the true price of Mud Jeans? I mean,
I think so, yes.
Yeah? Is it because I can imagine it's far more expensive. And I think you once stated, in fact, it's a couple of hundreds euros if you really count all costs in, because...
Yeah, the ABN did a research, true price about jeans. They came about 30 euros. And of course, we also have to live. We have to pay 20% TVA.
Of course.
And we also have to be able to do our marketing and to do the whole business. And that's hard. We are just break even now with this. Yeah. We need more volume, but we're getting there. And I think this is a fair price.
You are in full belief.
Yes.
Yeah, because now, I mean, you are now 10 years. Am
Nearly
I right?
10 years, yes.
Nearly 10 years in the business, but you have been able then to overcome all hurdles.
Not all of them, but a lot.
What is the main hurdle now at this very moment?
At this moment?
Yeah.
Getting the volume up. We have a lot of attention. A lot of people talk about us. We do everything right. We've written our LCA. People can see everything we do. Yeah. We have the whole backside, the whole production is under control. We can scale very quickly. And now it's about how much noise can I make? How do I reach you? How do I reach the people in Holland that never heard of my jeans and would like to compare and know what we're doing? That's very difficult. We're in the business of jeans, you know, with competitors that have huge budgets.
Huge budgets. I mean, and huge influencers and all kinds of...
But we work also with influencers. We had a beautiful one last week, Anouk Eve, and she has 400,000 followers, and that worked perfectly.
Yeah.
So we're getting there.
You're getting there. I have a question for you, Bert.
Thank you.
It works. And please continue submitting questions, because that's why we're here for. How important is having a profit model for a circular startup? And a following question, how do you get the money to start your business? Oh.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
But it's 3 questions in one.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I was able to finance the first 3-4 years myself. And then people joined me who also invested in the company. So that's good. We're more like a corporation now. We have a lot of 4 shareholders who also brought their money. Then, what was the second part of the question? Sorry.
How do you get? How important is having a profit model for a circular startup?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You need a profit to be able to, you know, sustainability is also to be there next year. And we are investing, for instance, now what we call the Road to 100, where we would like to make a pair of jeans which is 100% made of post-consumer material.
Yeah.
And that's investing in new things. So we need to be profitable to invest in R&D.
How do you tackle a closed-loop material cycle of manufacturing-based startups?
Yeah, we're very good at that because we started from the beginning with this business model. So we want our old jeans back. We make new jeans with our old jeans.
Okay, so it's really from beginning to the end. You really have a closed loop there.
Of course, we think in design. That's very important in the circularity. That you think at the moment, when you're designing something, that one day you will get it back and try to make it as easy as possible for yourself to recycle it.
The next question, the cooperation between supplier and company is key.
Absolutely.
What kind of international policies do we need to facilitate the import and export of products between countries that contribute to a circular economy? That's a great one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We had trouble, for instance, of sending all jeans to Turkey. It was impossible because the borders were closed for this kind of stuff. So we have to recycle in Europe, which I think is a good thing because we do not want to send old jeans all around the world. So we try to keep our circular very close. But yeah, you do need legislation for being able transporting stuff from one country to the other to be able to do this.
Now, Bert, today we talk also about that kind of ecosystem, innovation system, just give it a name. But apparently startups are not really able to do it all by themselves, of course. Now, please describe your system where you are part of. What kind of ecosystem is it?
You could say it's 3 phases. We are the ones that are designing and selling the jeans. Then we need a partner who is able to receive all jeans and tear them apart until, we call it vervezelen in Dutch. I don't know the English word, but tear it apart, make this beautiful cotton and mingle it with organic cotton. We can go up to 40%. And then you need a producer, because I can tell you in the jeans industry, everything goes wrong. So you need a producer that treats the people well, that has the latest technology. So for instance, to give the jeans the look that are a little bit worn out, you can use laser now instead of horrible chemical materials and sandblasting and those kind of things.
Worn out effect,
we can bleach today with ozone, for instance, instead of chloride. So there's a lot of new things happening, but you have to be able to invest in that and start doing it. So you need a supplier.
And you must find all those people as well.
Yeah, but we have that on board. We have one of the shareholders in Jeans has a beautiful network and knows the whole world in the denim industry.
So Mud Jeans, we can say after 10 years, you are really here to stay.
Absolutely.
This is what it is for you future-wise, and this could be taken as an example for other fashion.
I think so. We're doubling turnover every year, so we are doing something right, and we're going to be profitable this year. Yeah. It took us some time, but absolutely, we're here to stay. Yes, and I hope that a lot of people will follow us, because one of our missions is to show the denim world that you can make a pair of jeans on a proper way, and that you can take old back jeans and that you can recycle them, because we're doing it. So nobody has an excuse anymore to say
to not do it.
Yeah.
Bert, Thank you so very much that you were here with us. I wish you all the best of luck. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure Mud Jeans is the name when it comes to
And I hope
circular
you'll be
economy.
wearing mud jeans next time.
I don't dare to say because I'm wearing a jeans, but not yours. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
afraid
at this
so.
moment. You were afraid. It will change. I
Thank
thank
you.
you very much, Bert van Son.